is back in session tonight as season 2 of Night Court is back. Abby Stone and Dan Fielding are still handling New York City's most unique and unusual cases. And joining us now are the 2 actors who played the judge and the attorney, Melissa Rauch and John Larroquette. Good morning, and thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having us.
Hi.
It's great to have you. So season 1 left off with a cliffhanger. Anything that you can tease about where season 2 picks up?
We pick up for season 2 right where we left off. Dan Fielding, John has gone to Louisiana to pursue his dreams of becoming a judge. And when he's there, he runs into an old friend, Roz, played by Marsha Warfield. And we pick up right there and find out what Roz has been up to all these years and find out if Dan is going to be coming back to Night Court.
All right. Well, I love how the old is weaved in with this newer version. So let's talk about this newer version of Night Court and how it both honors the original series and brings a fresh perspective to the narrative.
Yeah, we're thrilled to be back in these iconic walls of Night Court, and it's very much a tribute to the original, and we have so much of what everyone loved about the original Night Court. And in addition to that, we have a cast of characters that are bringing a new perspective to the court, and very happy, of course, to have John back as Dan Fielding, which I know for myself as a fan of the original is a dream come true to watch.
Yeah, we love seeing him back on screen. So talk with us a little bit about the on-screen relationship between your characters.
Yes, when Abby Stone knocks on Dan Fielding's door, not knowing who she is, he's gotten to a point in his life where he's very reclusive. He doesn't really have a lot to do with humanity, as it were, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with this young lady who's come to his door until he finds out that indeed she is Harry Stone's daughter, and Harry Stone and Dan Fielding had a long relationship, and like most relationships that are based in work, once the work ended, their lives separated, so they were not friends for many years after that. But his daughter is here, and to his chagrin and horror, he learns that she's taking over the job that her father had as judge in Manhattan Night Court. And so she asks for his help, and he feels obligated to sort of step out of his cocoon of solitude and help her. So she reluctantly pulls him back into life, as it were.
Okay, so, everyone loved the relationship between, you and the original Judge Stone. Why do you think people love this version so much?
Well, I think that it's a new perspective on the reality of this place. This is a sort of a classic workplace comedy in that lots of stories come in, and because of Fielding and Abby Stone's common interest in the love of this man who is no longer with us, their relationship grows out of that. I mean, she becomes in essence a surrogate daughter, I think, for Dan. And he becomes the old cranky uncle that she can rely on and trust to help her through these times with this new job. And then the people that are attracted to that world, Lakrita being our new bailiff and India de Beaufort being the district attorney, because Fielding is now the defense attorney, which is quite a learning curve for him to actually care about people. That they get together and sort of continue the momentum that was left off in 1992 or whenever the show originally went off the air, with crazy people coming into the court every night and them having fun with them and being involved with them, and hopefully the audience identifying with whoever they wish to identify with, but more importantly, always laughing at us.
Well, I can tell there's going to be a lot more of laughter and fun in season 2. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Our pleasure. Night Court is back in session tonight at 8 p.m. right here on Local 4.